You know, in movies, not movies, like there's that trope of like, ooh, a piece of candy, ooh, a piece of candy. It wasn't candy, it was lottery tickets. And it was just this guy crawling down, scratching, and then he was slowly making his way towards a sink, and then somebody woke me up.
Damn, I hate
Please tell me we were recording for that.
Hey guys, welcome back to D&D Down Under.
I didn't realize.
Fucking incredible.
To be fair,
heard my
it
voice.
The giant
It wasn't on.
phone playing.
Okay,
sound
good.
I just turned on the mics. That's all I did.
Good.
So, anyway, guys, welcome back. Hi.
Thanks. How you doing?
going? Yeah, no, good.
Oh, it's good.
Yes. And how you all going?
It's all right. Well, mate.
That's all right. And he's in a phase, so we'll just leave it at that.
You haven't said the line yet.
Yeah, he's waiting for you.
What?
It's working.
You are Blake Ignatius.
I am. I'm your host for this evening. I run D&D Down Under. Revelations.
So he's doing this
We do
because
this
I
every
got him with
Wednesday.
it last week.
So,
Hey, Blake.
what's up?
Hi, Blake.
Hi.
What are we doing?
He hasn't said that he's the Dungeon Master of Blake Ignatius, so
So-
Jordan can't go, hi, Blake.
So, yes, no, welcome back. I am your host for this evening. I am Blake Ignatius.
Hi, Blake.
Hi.
He was about to explode. I am glad that you
Yeah,
did it.
He's been doing it for years. So.
I showed great restraint.
No. I'm glad that you said it because he was about to explode.
But yes, we run this game every Wednesday and Friday. So if you guys want to check it out, the streams go live around about 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and we appear on the screen after that. So stay tuned and watch on both days to find out what time that is. But yes,
it's pretty much the same time that we went live right now.
yes, almost.
Yeah.
But if you weren't here from the start, you don't know when that is, so you have to go back
Correct.
and calculate that.
Yeah.
But yes, Jacob, you run a game on Fridays.
I do, on Fridays. That is D&D Ascension.
Yes. So if you guys want to watch another game of Dungeons and Dragons, you can catch us on Fridays. All right. And I think now why I decided to go fix my camera a little bit, it's time for Jordan's drink review.
Yeah, still wasn't good about that.
Oh, this one's caught his attention.
I requested one of these ones. Fuck yeah. All
This
right.
is what I've been waiting for.
Okay.
Since the first week.
I fuck with this shit.
I'm wondering
I
how
missed,
he's,
I missed
Shake
the,
it.
Thank you. I missed the old mics, so I'm holding this up.
I'm
No
wondering
other
how he's
reason.
going to do his Freddie Mercury impersonation while he tests this.
When
Yeah.
I bought this, I looked at the
Insult.
chocolate, nothing but chocolate, like, in the bottom of it.
Fuck. Okay.
So,
Hold the mic for him.
Oh, that's how he's going to do it.
Oh, I'll do that for him.
Thank you.
I can smell it, bro. That's got a shit all over the cinnamon one.
Well, did you shake
He's
it
going
well?
back. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
going
you
back
shook
in
it.
with a second sip without complaining. So we're on.
So it's already better than last week.
It's weird because it's got a nutty taste.
Snickers has nuts in it.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this shit? And I finished talking.
No, clearly not.
It's got the nutty taste, but there is like no texture. Like you still expect to
Yeah.
like have a bit of like a
Like a chunk?
like not actually like ground up for like how strong it tastes.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Brilliant.
Blake doesn't like half numbers. Fuck you. 4 out of 5.
So
4
it's starting
out of
where the
5.
Twix started.
So very good so far. So it looks like 2 flavors out of 3 hitting.
Yeah, the
What was
chocolate, the
last
chocolate
one?
bar
Cinnamon
flavors.
toast.
That being
cereal
so
flavor.
shit. I forgot about that.
That being said,
I actually fucking repressed that memory from my
I
fucking
don't
mind.
think that this is going to go up to a 5 because when he had it, he didn't go, oh, fuck yeah, like he did for the
No,
last
I was just perplexed because it's like such a strong nutty taste.
one. Yeah, I think it was stay out of 4.
But there is no like, you still
Nutty.
expect like a bit of a chunk somewhere and it just wasn't.
It's
actually-
shit,
yeah.
Austin.
It was, it was good.
And for those who are just joining, no, we play Dungeons and Dragons. We're just doing a bit. Anyway,
Wait, people didn't know. Jordan's food review is the highlight of the whole night. This is why we
Wait a
come to
minute,
play.
hold on. We
D-
play Dungeons
D-
and Dragons.
Yeah, we're going home now.
D&D is the side dish to the main course, okay?
so I think it's now time for us to
Roll the clip.
And you will be bruised. Expecting something different. In the lands of Eros, you'll be beaten. You'll find the horrors of beasts, be bruised, and the unkindness of man. You expect things to change. You expect your goals to come true. but they're nothing but a little footnote in someone else's story. You'll be beaten, expecting something different, and you will be bruised. You'll be looking for hope through the smallest cracks, like a deer being chased by its prey, expecting something different. It won't stop you. You'll be beaten. It won't beat you. You will be bruised, but I will, expecting something different. Welcome to the world of Matria. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Time to take a chance to fly, feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide.
I got a bag of holding.
You do. We'll see if that comes back to bite you.
Oh yeah.
As they say, I've got a jar of dirt.
I've got a staff of some description.
And guess what?
We'll see if that comes back to bite
We
you.
believe it's a power.
So,
I'm cute.
last where you left off, yous woke up randomly inside what seemed to be a manor.
Oh yeah, we did too. I forgot. I was thinking about today. I was like, what the fuck did we do
I
last
had to
week?
remind
You just
myself.
repressed all of last.
I really did. That cinnamon toast was fucked. It was so
The
bad.
drink review has
Wasn't
How
taken
the
even
fuck you don't eat that
bad.
shit for
Perception.
breakfast? Y'all are cooked.
So,
the review's over, Jordan. It was a week ago.
Emotional damage, bro.
Has it
Fucking
gone down any further?
retroactive 0 out of fucking 5. Fuck it off. That's some bullshit. Sorry, Blake. Continue.
so you just woke up in a manor and separated from one another. Joseph, upon waking up, you found yourself in a hallway with doors. So you opened up the doors to find empty rooms. As you turned a corner, you saw you. Being cautious, you approached you.
Yeah.
Then you fought yourself, beating yourself.
To be fair, if I thought about attacking me, then me thought about attacking me, so I made the right decision.
Yeah. You beat yourself
But did I?
Maybe.
as you made your way back to the corridor as you went walking. So Patra, you woke up. Found yourself in an empty corridor yourself.
I was on a couch.
Oh no, yes, you were in
Yeah,
a
she
couch.
had the
You
comfy
ended
room.
up in a
Wow.
corridor.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
you're
didn't
on
have
a
to
couch.
fight.
Even the DM
Yeah.
repressed last week.
You woke up on a couch,
It's not a name.
found yourself in what seemed to be the living room with empty bookshelves, nothing really there, 2 stairwells that headed up, one in each corner, and one in two of them in a corner, and 4 ways to leave, 4 different corridors. As you took out a piece of parchment, ripped it off, and wrote Patra.
Yeah, which
Folded it up
was
and put
super
it
helpful.
on the table as you headed down the corridor.
Yeah.
And then Andy, you woke up and you were in a cellar
Wine cellar.
that had, crates and wine racks, but nothing inside the crates, nothing on the wine racks. As you just waited patiently. And then, Jace, you found yourself in a corridor. As you made your way, walking through, you had no doors. But you found yourself to the living quarters, and you found the living room, and you found the parchment on the table. As you read it, and it said Apatra. You said, what good does that do me? As you put it back down. As you headed downstairs, you found the wine cellar and you found Andy. As He was speaking to you, and you both couldn't hear each other. So you just told him to come with you.
I don't know about that. He didn't say a damn thing to me.
As you go upstairs, and Andy, you attacked him
It's because he wouldn't talk to me.
as a fight pursued between the two of you. Spartra, you went searching, searching to no avail. Then you found yourself walking out back into the living quarters. As when you do, you find,
I thought I found him in the corridor.
Me in the corridor.
oh, yeah, sorry, in the corridor that you walked down, you found,
I'm starting to
Him.
think I did have a doppelganger, and that's what you're remembering.
maybe, as you found Joseph, as Joseph was bloodied. Asked you a couple of questions, you didn't know how to answer them. As then the two
Did you
of
fight you? I
headed-
fought me.
as the two of you headed to the living room. As that's where you found Jace standing over Andy's dead body.
Right.
Sitting.
Because I wouldn't speak to him.
As
That is true.
you guys spoke, as Patra, you found out that they had to fight, like he had to fight Andy and he had to fight himself.
Yeah.
And then from across the way, you see Andy limping towards you guys as he stopped there for a while and was looking to see if he could discern anything. Made his way over. You grabbed his staff of power and you put it in your backpack. You grabbed the bag of holding and the contents that were in it and put it on your arm. After a bit of going through the manor, you decided to go upstairs. As you did, you found a doorway that led you back out into the open of the Shadowfell. And you realize that where you're walking out of is like a shack. So Jace, you put a giant cross on the back of the door, and Patra, you kick some sand into the door.
Into the stairwell.
Yes.
Not just the door.
No, like the open doorway.
Yeah.
But you guys
People
closed
find
it.
their way up, Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna follow the dirt and then they're gonna see the X and they're gonna be like, whoa. Or the E for exit.
So, after you guys leave, to still pursue where you need to go. So, off to Laxford you head. You guys get near the town and you see that there seemed to be spirits going through buildings. A lot of them.
Like
That's
a blue
right.
light
You said
thing.
blue lights.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
could
saw
tell
blue
they were
lights.
probably spirits.
Yeah.
Like, not telling you exactly what spirits they are, but you could tell. Because they were hovering.
There were 3.
Huh?
Did you say?
There were heaps.
Oh, heaps.
Yeah. But you guys avoided that. As you guys walked through this dense, like dead forest, as you now can see up ahead, the mountain, and a light coming from the mountain itself seems to be in a cave. And that's where we left off.
Just to double check, we have all our resources and stuff back at this point, do we? Because, so like, I used a bunch of spells in the fighting.
Yeah, it's been like
I couldn't remember
it's
if
been
more
days.
time
It's
had
been
passed.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
Because I wrote down a bunch of shit
No, it's been
because
2
I
weeks.
couldn't remember.
Your health's back. It's been
Yeah,
2
mad.
weeks.
I mean, you can
It's
use less if you want.
been 1 week since you looked at me.
Just couldn't remember. I just want to double check.
1
yeah.
week since I looked at me.
Could be.
But yeah, so now, what's your plan of approach?
Quietly, silently.
Sure, but you guys aren't right at the mountain base.
No, we're like over an hour
Oh, full
away.
fucking sprint, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are over an hour away. Last time, I
Most
believe.
direct route.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
yelling
you're
at
heading to the
chosen
mountain.
one, I'm coming.
Wait, was there
We'll
a
head to the foot.
castle and a dog?
I'm coming.
No, that was
That was the
other
last
one.
place.
That was the last place.
Yeah. We
That
went to
was
the
that-
mountain outside of Ashenfell.
Yeah.
And,
And that's
now
where
we're
that
at-
was.
Then I met the dog.
Yeah. And then we went traveling and we
Lux.
found the manor thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was well before. That was like months ago in game.
Okay.
It was like it's been 6 weeks, so it's been a month and a half.
Now we're at the town where we went, but he didn't make it because they were killed by the sorrow swans.
Oh, okay.
The one where we went down into the well. Yeah.
Oh, so
Like
all
outside
like
of that town.
so all the ghosts are like trapped there
Potentially.
because they all died.
Recap part 2.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I'm assuming we just take the most direct route.
Yeah.
We just
Whatever that means.
I know you guys are heading there.
Yeah.
I'm asking how.
Well, we want to get closer before we do anything.
Yeah.
Well, we
because
weren't
not
riding horses
far.
again, were we? We were just
No,
No,
we're
we're not
Currently,
close.
you're not.
All right, I need
Yeah.
help.
We're like over an hour away from the foot of the mountain, aren't we?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
All right, consider
we
me
should-
slow. Where the fuck are we going?
We should probably just head to the foot of the mountain while watching before we do anything.
There's a mountain.
Mostly keeping our. Well, yeah.
Remember, Cat wasn't there for the start of the game.
Yeah.
Just keeping our eyes out for sorrow swans
don't
because
think
that's what we were
have
told
a
to
name
watch
for
for.
All right, we're going to a mountain because we think it has hags in it, right?
The hag.
The hag.
The
The one
hag.
we fought the first time.
The hag.
I mean, you're right.
each-
There could be more. We don't know.
And we don't have a name for this mountain, do we?
No,
No. Cool.
Going to a mountain.
because you only knew of Luxford, you didn't know of the mountain.
Yeah. I thought so.
We checked it on the map, but
Yeah.
Not
any
anything
names. Yeah.
really.
I
relevant.
checked with my 16 intelligence.
How far away
Not a
is it?
dumpster.
About an hour away
1 hour
from
away.
where you are, from Luxford.
How tall is it?
Huge.
Big.
So, like, how long roughly would it take to climb up? Are we going up? Yeah.
Eventually.
It depends
let's
on
get
the
to the
route
foot
you
of the
take.
mountain and
the
find
weather.
I think
You're not
she's
even
trying to
there
take
yet.
more detailed notes.
Yeah, I know, but you're not even there yet.
Dude, this
So you're
motherfucker
trying to
just
take-
say
you're
the
trying to
weather.
get
The weather's the same. It's
information
the
in
fucking
advance, but I'm not even there yet.
Sorry.
I say we just travel to the foot of this mountain, not like full stealth, but like cautiously, and just keep our eyes out for the sorrow swan that we were told would be near the hag if we found it. That's what the ice elf king dude told us. I forget what his name was.
You never learned his.
Well,
What
yeah,
I'm
that's
sort
what
of
I mean,
lost
it was
at,
the-
what do you mean
the-
by how are we going there?
Literally,
if
how,
by-
what you just said. How do you guys want to approach
Approaching
the mountain?
cautiously, but
Yeah.
not like ridiculously
Yeah,
slowly.
because he
Wow,
said
nearly
one.
got cancelled.
So I'm like, okay.
Okay, no, originally
What do
I said
people wanna do?
stealthily.
Oh, okay.
You said, okay.
Well,
you're an
yeah,
hour
when I was
away.
saying like by
Fuck
most
it,
direct
run.
route, I'm like, yeah, we just keep going at the rate we're going.
Well,
Like,
the thing
yeah.
is, you're walking, not riding.
what I was thinking.
So it's like there's heaps of things you can do.
Okay, I'd like
wouldn't
to
have
make a
cancelled.
check
That's
to
what I was
see
on.
So
Literal
just
meaning
a
of
normal
that
thing
term.
of
No, I
how
know,
but I
you guys
stopped
like
because of
Still
perception,
ratio.
yeah.
how many dark spots does it look like?
Wow, what's wrong with light spots?
Wow.
Is it nighttime or daytime? It's always kind of.
It's always like a twilight.
All right, so maybe there would be fire inside a cave if it's always
There's a light. We can see it from here.
There is a light.
Yes.
What the fuck, guys?
In the entrance
You're
of that,
holding
where
back
we assume the
information.
cave room.
Like
Recap
literally just said that in
number
the
3.
recap.
Rewind like 10 minutes.
that was the very end of the recap.
Yeah.
You guys can see the mountain, and you see a light coming from the big entrance cave.
Oh, this we
At
can
the
see
top.
the cave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm very sorry. We normally don't
Oh,
do
no.
3 recaps at the start of the session, but we're getting there.
Oh no.
Trying.
It's like
It's
deja vu.
okay.
I think you're
Deja vu.
over trying.
Yeah.
Like
No.
You're
trying
okay.
too much.
No, I just need to know. All right, can the cave see us?
Yes.
All
The
right.
cave itself is sentient.
If we can
Yeah.
see the car.
The cave is in fact the sorrow swan itself.
I just watched Blake look directly down. He just wrote Mimic Cave. I'm sure of it. It is fucking now.
It's called a roper.
Anyway, do you guys want me to do a spell to
Yep,
make
sure, go
us
ahead.
travel
It takes
stealthy?
an hour to get to the base of this cave.
That's
not
how
even
long this-
Not even to the cave.
Yeah. So if you're gonna do it, probably when we're closer,
That's what I'm
because we're not
saying.
even at the
We
foot of
just-
the mountain yet.
It's an hour spell.
Yeah,
It's
but
an
we're
hour to
not
get to
even.
the foot of the mountain.
We're at a distance looking at this cave. We want to get to the foot of the mountain.
They're gonna see us walking.
Yeah, but if they're gonna say it's walking,
so
we're
you're
gonna see
walking
it
through
anyway.
forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
There's a
dead-
forest.
You're walking through
We're
dead.
in the dense dead forest. Recap.
All right, guys, we're gonna have short rest so that Kat can rewatch the recap
If no
on
one-
the show.
If no one's picked it up by now, Cat is in fact our favourite player
Oh, 100%.
in
No
all of our
contest.
channel. we
No
all-
contest.
We all fight to play Wednesdays. To play the
I honestly just decided tonight I'm gonna start asking more questions
I love it.
instead of just not knowing shit.
Love it.
And I'm like, fuck.
But if you just listen to the recap,
I was going to say.
You would have got all the answers.
Hold on,
yeah.
hold on. Actually,
This is how
were
much
you
I
ta-
wrote down, Kat, and I'm keeping up.
Hold on, hold on.
My
Were
favourite
you
part
taking
was-
notes during the recap? Oh, okay.
No,
I
the
thought
best-
that might have been the problem.
yes, actually, no, I was.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait,
So she
what
didn't
did you
hear
write?
part of the recap.
I went to sleep, woke up in a creepy maze manner. Everyone had a doppelganger but me. The 3 doppelgangers were killed.
So you remember the last session?
No,
When you were
I
saying
think
it,
she was
that's what I
writing
was
these
writing.
notes while you were doing the thing.
My-
and so she
my-
was writing while you said the
But can
end
we
part.
talk about the fact that
makes sense.
The one note that Kat did remember was that she kicked dust in the stairwell. I fucking love that.
Yeah.
That was the important part, Jordan.
It clearly
Pretty
was.
sure that's what the game ended last week.
Christ. We're walking to the fucking mountain.
Yeah,
like,
Yes.
We're going to walk to the foot of the mountain. We're going to look for Sora spawn on the way, keep our eyes out.
Alright.
General perception stuff.
I'd like to be extra careful at the edge.
Yeah, we're
of
being
this forest.
cautious, but we're not like stealthing.
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
we're
but
in a
when we get to
forest.
the edge of the... No, maybe
Otherwise,
from
it'll
that
take
angle.
like 3 hours to get there.
It all depends.
He rolled a dice and he's smiling.
fucking love Wednesday group so much.
I am sorry for not...
I'm telling you, he wrote down.
Don't apologise. It's
Cave
great.
mimic.
I have no book in front of me.
You got a whiteboard. See how you showed us the back? No.
You have an entire computer.
Anyway,
Oh,
walking to the
no.
mountain.
Cautiously and carefully.
Thank you.
Yes, we've said that.
So, as you cautiously and carefully walk to the base of the mountain, when you get to the end of the tree line, you see a whole lot of sorrow spawns at the base of the mountain and throughout the mountain.
Okay.
On the base, you see about 4 of them.
Are they heavily spread out?
The 4 that are here, they would be,
I mean, in general.
yeah,
But the 4, like, because they would be.
Yeah.
If they're at the base of the mountain, like they're 10,
they're all
20
within
feet apart.
120 feet of each other.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I have a question. Do you think your sunlight would work the same on them as the sunlight?
It's not sunlight. It's just a cantrip.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So probably not.
No. Fair enough. All right, well, I'm out of ideas.
It's just a cantrip.
Hapatra.
Yeah,
Sunlight?
sunlight. Oh, you have the blade. Yeah, but will that emit enough?
Can't remember shit, guys.
I'm-
Here we go.
I'm pretty sure his sword makes about as much light as my cantrip does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Could you imagine you trying to hit and it like humanizes?
Well, we
Say
have.
humanizing.
Yes, it turns back into a human.
How many can we see roughly? Like a rough guesstimate of how many are between us and the cave?
Roll me a perception check.
18.
Anywhere between like 50 and 60.
Okay, so a lot. Yeah, a lot.
I would like to roll a vibe check.
Fuck is a vibe check?
I just want to see what their vibe
What's your,
is.
what's your,
check to
what's your
see the
modifier
vibes.
on vibe?
It's perception, right?
It'd be charisma, right? Surely.
I was going to say Cat's vibe modifier is like
That's
plus
cocked.
23.
Is that cocked?
Yes, very cocked.
Thank you. Natural 20 plus 5. 25. What's the vibe?
We're not
So as you're
The
looking,
vibe is a purple fizzer.
as you're like kind of crouched down, gone. So you're trying to get the vibe taste in your mouth as you're trying to feel it like on your skin to see if you've got goosebumps. Like head to like the odd scales you have.
I want to know if they look like they're killy.
As you can see these things, they have like 3 arms.
Yeah.
They are spread it around. You more on approach, you can see like one portion of the mountain looks like a weird grayish. You see like 50 of them actually piled together that almost looks like a rock.
Amazing.
Oh.
And you're just looking at it, and the vibe says that if you do this wrong, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, okay.
It's a good vibe check. At least we know.
Okay. Hey, can you see the 50 of them bunched up in a rock?
No, my eyes aren't that good.
Yeah, no, I missed that.
That's,
Hold on.
I think.
Now I can. Okay, so you said that they're all over the mountain. Are they up near the cave entrance as well, or are they just sort of leading up towards
don't
it?
have that great of
Yeah.
perception for the color differentiation.
But we can't see movement, like obvious movement at the cave entrance, because there is light there, right?
It's coming out of the cave.
Yeah.
It doesn't go like around.
No, of course not. But
Yeah. Oh, you're
Also
wondering
keep in mind, like, how
inside
far
the
away are
cave.
we?
You're wondering if there's movement.
yeah, like is there any sort
Like
of like
flickers of light and
like
stuff?
flickers of light
Yeah.
and
Yeah, there is.
yeah, okay, cool.
So last time
The
we
reason
fought
I-
these things.
Yeah, you go.
Oh, sorry.
No.
No, if yours is still.
The reason I was
wasn't
asking
character.
that was I was going to ask if it is potentially an option that we fly up straight to the top. So if they were just on the side of the mountain and we go over the top of them.
We won't know until we get up there. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Yeah, the ones in the
He
well.
said it was flickering though, so sort of.
The ones in the well weren't very good climbers, were they?
No, well, last time we actually fought these things, like we had just met.
Yeah. We were significantly lower level.
So, and you know, we had a bit of trouble, but like we killed one. One of you killed a child. That was funny.
Deserved it.
So you know, we could either try to sneak our way through, but we'd be in like big doo-doo danger if we sneak through and then like
Get halfway.
caught.
Yeah.
Or, you know, we can take on some other ones closer down and see how the other ones react. And if we need to retreat, we can retreat and then try another
Hear me out.
way.
As I pull out a Molotov
No.
and start to get ready to light it and
No,
throw
no,
it
no,
in
no,
the
no.
bush and create a distraction
Oh.
to draw them out over here.
Okay, so
we
before
run
you light
away.
that, let's make an agreement.
That's-
You
yeah,
don't want to
let's
waste
plan.
the Molotov.
It was also fully dark when we fought the first ones, right? Like it wasn't like sunset.
Yeah, night came.
It
Yeah,
was
it was
fully
night.
night.
It was
Yeah.
night, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Actually, yeah. Can I
I'm wondering if like any amount of light is enough to
make a
dissuade
suggestion?
them. Yeah.
Can we move back in the tree line to have this conversation?
Yeah.
Oh, you're still,
We're still in the
tree.
tree.
Oh, we are?
You haven't
Okay.
left it.
Okay.
You can see outside.
Just
the
making
tree
sure.
line.
Okay.
It's just one Saurus turns to the side
It's just a,
and Cat's there with a fucking vibe check. It's like, the fuck?
Never mind that, because I'm pretty sure when we were down in the well, I had my light going and it did still approach us. So
Yeah,
it's
really,
not going to
really,
be
really
any
fast.
amount of light. Yeah.
I asked to bring them here, away from the cave, where we can
I know.
look in.
if we do that, it kind of puts us on a time limit. Or, you know, they come, see the fire, and realize that the forest is on fire and do nothing about it and come back and then we're surrounded.
If
I don't think
we
it's a bad idea, but I think it may be a better way.
I don't know, man. Like,
if we kill the hag, do they all turn into people?
no idea.
We have no idea.
Well, the whole idea is that it'll end the curse. I
Yeah.
don't know if that just kills them off or... if they've been transformed for long enough, they can't transform back. That's what Otto said.
Yeah, we know theoretically that it should stop him turning when he takes off his
Because he is currently human.
his bracelet,
think.
but we don't know that it'll turn them back from.
Finger on the Molotov. I think he's human. Fuck.
Look, I agree with that sentiment. Also, can't you?
No more burning shit. We're not on our plane of existence
Also,
anymore.
Jace, can't you just like send a firebolt out to start a fire rather than using an entire Molotov for this?
Definitely could. This is funnier.
Well, fireball doesn't really start a fire.
Alright, I'd like to have a
Oh,
look
I
at
could,
the mountain.
I could land a lot of Molotovs down and firebolt hit and then it explodes.
That's true.
I'd like to mentally have a look at the mentally have a look.
Not
at the-
physically. Don't use your eyes. Just your mind. Close your eyes. Use your third eye. You can do it.
I just want to have a look at the cave and look at the route we would take to get to it.
Okay.
Yep, up a hill.
Is there a path or is it easy rock climbing?
It seems like this would actually be proper, like, incline climbing.
Incline.
If there's no path.
How long do you think it'd take us to get there from where we are right now?
Well, you can roll me a investigation check.
Also, is it straight drop from where is it a cliff face or is it a
No, it's no cliff face. It's
like
a-
it like
it's an
steps
incline.
down? Yeah, cool.
Not my strong suit.
So if you fell,
5.
like you just hit another part.
Yeah.
5.
Not my strong
Sometime from here to there.
suit. Yeah. We'll get there.
You can tell it won't take 10 minutes. You can tell that
It
it's
won't
going to
take a
take
day.
a while.
That means it could take 5 minutes, guys.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah, let's go.
especially with you got to figure out with someone who won't climb very far on their own
Yeah, Kat.
without guidance.
No, that's me. That's 100% me. I'm very small.
I was being facetious. I know that she can turn into a spider.
That could have been the without help though.
Is the spider big enough to carry a small human?
Yeah, I don't
Would
know.
I be willing to get on a spider?
We could do the little fly trick again.
Right
Go in
on
the
a
sky,
spider.
shoot down some Molotovs. They run over, we fly over, knick-knack, bric-a-brac, get inside the cave.
I think stealth might give us more time in the cave to kill the hag.
Correct.
Without a group of...
I die if we fail this regardless, so it's your lives that matter. Which one?
No.
Okay. I'm going to vote for the him distract while we sneak around.
I'm happy to distract. If you guys want to get in there and do your thing.
I mean, you don't have to stay there to distract.
I know, I can like meet up there after. Like, you know, it's up to you guys.
Do you have a quick way to get there?
Andy, roll me a history check.
Very cocked. That is a 14 flat.
It's coming back to you as you're thinking about that. You're also thinking about the populations of that got turned into Saurus. So how many potentially are just at this mountain?
Thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to see if we could circumvent it somehow.
You think to yourself, if they all see it,
How many of them move?
and if it's all of them,
Oh, there's no sneaking around that.
And also, how long will they be distracted for before they all immediately return?
Well, then how the fuck are we going to get in there to save this guy's life?
We can't go over it, we can't go under it, pulls out a shovel, we have to go through it and start digging into the mountain.
where the fuck do you get a shovel?
It's a spiritual one.
Spiritual shovel.
Mental. Alright, I have an idea.
Please. That's what we need.
Alright, I turn into a giant spider, large beast.
Okay, yeah.
You jump on my back.
Uh-huh.
This is already
I
a flawless
already
plan.
don't like this
Already
plan.
flawless,
Yeah,
right? This is already going to
continue.
work. I'm here for it.
Then I cast Without a Trace.
Uh-huh.
You can't. Can you cast spells?
You have to do it beforehand.
I'll
But
do it
is
before
Yeah, uh-huh.
And then I turn into a spider. You jump on my back. And then we climb.
I want to remind you, doesn't matter how good your plus is if you're in open sight, you will be
Correct.
seen.
It doesn't make you invisible.
Yeah.
It just means that if you are trying to sneak, like,
It makes it easier.
it makes
Like in
it
the
easier.
forest, you could be practically invisible.
But out in the open, before you hit that, doesn't matter if you roll a natural 20 with plus 40, you'll
Really?
get insane.
That's rude. Okay.
I'm just reminding you of that.
Okay. It is how
Would have been
far?
funny if you didn't know.
How far is it out in the ocean?
From the forest
Bum
line
rush
to there,
fucking
it's
Yeah.
120 feet.
120 feet. That's a long feet.
I wonder how.
It's a long feet.
I wonder how much they can still actually think. I know that they get animalistic and they want to attack things, but they're not attacking each other.
So Andy,
Yes.
if you put enough of them in one spot, how many think you could blow up in one go?
Well, I can blow up a 20-foot radius.
Okay, that's a lot.
If we also surround that 24
It's not thousands.
with Molotovs.
Is the
Well, as we saw from the dolls,
don't
what if
even
they
have
start climbing on
Molotovs,
top of
so I don't
each
know
other?
where you're getting this.
yeah? I don't know where that's coming from either. I wasn't sure if you spoke to him about it for something to
I
spend his
didn't.
money on.
I'm sitting there going, you never bought that.
Yeah.
By Molotovs, I mean my torch is in my bag
Very
that I
good.
just throw.
Sorry, where were you going?
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, that's not thousands, but what if they start in a, like the dolls climbing on top of each other?
That's not better. You see how that's not better, right? It's
yeah.
just more terrifying.
Well, she said there was like 50 of them in a ball on the side. You could like get all of them, right?
True.
Oh, and then they could roll down the mountain as a giant boulder on
fine.
fire. Hell
Start
yeah.
picking up different ones on the
Now
way down.
we're talking.
All right.
It's like 10-pin bowling,
have
but with
Patra.
Saurus Spawn.
Is there anything you got that can fly him over so we can drop a fireball?
I wonder
Let me have a look.
how much they can still think though, because they're not attacking each other.
I think they're controlled
can't think
by,
very much.
by the thing, right? They're controlled by the hag.
Well, what do you remember?
Can
I remember
be,
falling asleep and then waking up in
Kat,
chains.
what would you like to ask?
Can I just be taking this time to observe them and see what they're doing?
You can.
Thank you.
Optional side quest. Fuck the Saurus one.
Okay. I just want to.
Yes.
I think I want to try and use message on one of them to see if I can try to distract it.
With message, do they know where you sent it from?
No.
Okay.
Okay, then I believe that's fine.
What's the radius for it?
120 feet.
So you can get to one of them.
Yeah.
Pow pow ka-chow.
So,
Is there one that is facing towards us? Like that I can
not directly towards you, but there is one that's kind of like...
specifically not like directly away from us. Though.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast message on it and just say behind you.
Okay. So you sent the message.
Yep.
And roll me a perception check.
Not great. 9.
You can see it. It's the one you're focusing on.
Yeah.
As you say behind you, you can see that it like reacts but doesn't panic or anything. It's just as it's still like kind of wobbling as it's walking.
But it also doesn't turn around.
It doesn't seem super phased. No.
Okay, I don't think. I think they're either being controlled or they're purely instinctual.
Okay. And so we feel confident doing...
None of the plans that we have.
Well, if they're purely instinctual, they probably are either seeing or smelling whatever they're attacking, or hearing. So it's honing in using one of its senses to find something and go after it.
Yeah.
Right?
Do we remember how fast these things move?
Yes. Fast.
Fast.
Yeah.
What is the range of your little hand thing that you do?
5 volt. Or
With
mage
a
hand.
hand, yes.
I
I don't know the spell.
I
so
think
I
it's
don't
like
want to say
30.
It's just mage hand, bro. Why am I teaching the caster how to mage hand?
I'm asking game.
How long do your horses
I didn't
last
look it
again, Hepatra? And do you have to be in range of them?
I don't think I have to be in rage.
Fantastic, yes.
30 feet.
Okay, so that's another same reason as my thoughts of trying to use an illusion to do the same thing. I was gonna see if we could try and place something and see if they'll swarm.
1
to it.
hour.
Oh, right.
For 1 hour.
No, not
So
that
if you could take the hand and like throw a rock or have it poke
What
out
if-
from something and see if it'll actually
Well, the
kill
hand's
them, or if they're
What if?
not normally. I don't think it is.
Yeah, but like enough for them to maybe not just notice it.
Yeah.
It has to be like a tangible object.
What if, and hear me out, she's making me a horse, and I go and see how many follow. The horse should outrun them, and I'll do an entire lap of the city, lose them somewhere, and hopefully get back to the forest to sneak back through to where we are.
That also puts them behind us for if it doesn't fully work, right?
Well, the idea is to outrun them. I'm not going to keep going if they're still chasing.
No, of course.
Keep
but-
going somewhere else.
No, but if you lose them somewhere near the city, and they lose you, and they just return, they'll probably take the most direct route.
Hapatra, roll me a history check.
I don't remember enough about them.
Yeah. I just have to get far enough away to then like stealth my way back.
Yeah.
History plus 0, 17.
So you remember that the little dog-like one that the kid turned into
Yeah.
were incredibly fast.
They're really, really, really fast.
Okay, so your horses can't outrun them?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It sounds like
We have to
Okay.
fight them.
I haven't.
we're either fighting
well,
them or I'm burning a village. Burning a village/forest. So you tell me what
alright.
we want to do.
I think what we need to do is try and go around for the most part and see if there's a different entrance to this. Because this looks way too fortified.
Yeah, but as soon as we start going around, we're in the open. I assume
Yeah,
the
but if
forest
we-
doesn't encompass the entire diameter.
Right now, you don't know. You actually can't see the end of the forest besides where you're looking straight.
Oh, okay.
So when you
then
look
let's
left and
start
right,
traveling around the mountain.
when you look left and right, you still see more forest.
Okay, we'll
Like,
start. Let's
we've had
start
a
off
few
with that
ideas.
then.
Nothing sounds like it's going to be like properly effective.
Yeah. All right.
Let's have a look around the
Let's
outside.
start off with that. Sounds good.
Okay.
We'll go
Right.
Wait,
east. Yeah, away from the city.
during my observations of them, did I notice, do they scout for food? Do they do anything? Or are they just standing
Something
there
you
waiting?
have noticed is there's only 2 types.
Okay.
There's the one with multiple arms
Yep.
and the dog-like ones.
Okay.
That's it. You don't see the one with the elongated arm and the hooks
Okay.
and the 2 heads.
And do they just seem like on standby?
More or less, like when you see them move, it doesn't look like they're moving far from where they are.
Okay.
It almost seems like they come back to where they were at some point.
And I forgot what they look like. Do they have a face? Alright, they've got a face. Creepy.
They're people.
Alright. I don't know if the tall ones are as fast, but the little one's very fast.
Okay.
Let's keep walking.
Yeah,
Also,
let's have a
there's
look
only
around.
2 types if you guys were curious.
I didn't notice that. Thank you.
Very good.
Okay. So, you guys are going to walk around?
Yep.
As you do, I'll get you all to roll me perception checks.
But I'm writing notes.
Probably.
13.
It's too late to take that back.
12.
13.
23.
Nice.
Yeah.
You only needed 10 or more.
Goodness.
So, very good. So, as you guys are walking around, you can see that the forest seems to be quite safe. Nothing seems to be in here to come at you. You don't see any elongated faces and stuff like that. You see no sorrow swarm in here. But you still see them around the mountains. You can see there are less at the base of the mountain compared to on the mountain. Since now you guys have been told that there was a group of them, you're now keeping more of an eye out for that. So as you're walking around, and this is taking you hours.
Yeah.
But you're in no rush. So you're doing it and looking. You can see that, if you had to guess, there's over 3,000 of these things on the mountain, physically on it. And you haven't found an opening, another entrance more or less. So you keep walking around, and it leads you back to the face of where you were before.
Okay.
Can I add something to what I was doing on the way
Sure.
around? Looking into the trees, are there any more of these elf adjacent creatures?
Roll me investigation.
12.
So you're looking for the pale elves. So as you're looking through the trees, you don't see any of them.
Okay.
You don't see any semblance of movement.
Yep.
And the thing is too, since the trees are all dead, you kind of just pay attention to how they were perched last time, as you were the first to find them.
Yeah.
And they're not even close to the base of trees.
Yeah. Because we know that there was no settlement at the original mountain.
But
so
there
maybe
was.
there would have been one here, and they've been kicked out. Was my theory.
There
my
was
thinking.
an inbuilt castle into the wall of the mountain that blended in. This time, you haven't seen anything like that as well.
Okay.
You've just seen an open cave face. Yes, you are now back to where you started.
Oh.
So that was 5 hours. You've now understood that there is, again, thousands upon thousands of these things all over this mountain.
Yeah.
There are little amounts on the actual, opening between the forest and it. And there is only one cave entrance.
And it's up.
So I think it's safe to say that everything from this town is there.
Is there?
But we did see like traveling lights through the town. Maybe it's worth going back there and having a look.
Potentially.
Maybe we can find help. I know it's a weird place, but the elves didn't try to kill us.
How many of them are up on the mountain?
3,000.
He did say that.
Oh, so they're on
Thousands upon thousands
Yeah.
are all over the mountain.
all over.
Yeah.
And they look like they can climb the walls pretty easily.
Well, again, it's an incline.
Yeah.
So it's not like this.
Yeah.
So they're like standing on it and like moving with their arms and legs across it.
Damn.
Yep.
That's crazy.
The little ones are like hopping over to certain other places and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, I reckon we see what's going on with the town with the lights.
Okay.
I do agree with
In
that.
case there's something that can help us out, or
Yeah.
you know, if that's where it all comes from, and like this
Something
place
was
is
left
weird,
behind.
man. Like, yeah, if there's something there, maybe it wants vengeance.
Are we talking about the ghost town?
Yep.
The ghost town. What's the ghost town?
Yes, we are.
Place with all the ghosts.
What ghosts?
Ghosts and spirits are pretty much considered the same thing.
We don't know their spirits.
I said that. I
He,
said
said
you
that-
can gather
he
that.
did say that they're spirit-like.
Yeah, you can gather with how big
Ghost-like
they
spirit.
were and going
Okay.
through.
They would.
Yeah, that I said that in the recap, not last session.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yes, the spirits.
All right. Maybe they will help us. I doubt it. But
Let's go check that out.
What do you think?
I want a Molotov.
Pretty much. I want to burn the village. Sorry, not the village, the forest. But look, I'm happy to explore options. It is a pretty, big rash decision, so I'm happy to look up other avenues beforehand.
Fantastic news.
Okay. So, you guys travel back an hour.
Mm-hmm.
As you're all kind of feeling tired.
Oh, yeah.
So, would you guys like to
Yeah.
rest
While we're still in the forest. That
Yeah.
relatively seems safe. Yeah, that sounds
before
Probably.
you head to this?
We're
city?
still in recon phase. Like, I expect this to take a little while.
Well, as you have seen by traversing this forest for over 6 hours, it is safe in here.
Yeah, nothing has found us at all. We haven't found anything in here.
Yeah. And even though you guys have been being cautious, it doesn't mean you're trying to be the stealthiest people in the world.
We've been walking at a leisurely pace.
Correct.
Walking.
So,
We wake up in another goddamn castle.
I was going to say, I swear to fucking
Rough
God, bro.
distance between the tree line and where the first ones were. I know that my range was 120 feet, but was that like the rough
120 to the
actual
foot of the
distance?
mountain.
yeah, so it was 120 within the foot. They
Yeah.
were scattered within that 120. So some
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
been, 80 to some being like
So
40
ru-
feet away from that one, but then
Yeah.
it was like 20
So
feet
rough
away.
closest one would have been about 80,
80 foot.
as we went
Yeah.
around. Okay.
They never got too close to the forest line, if that
Yeah.
makes it any better. They were always closer to the base of the mountain than they were the forest.
I'm thinking more about their senses right now. So if the closest one was about 80 feet and we were just sort of walking through, surely we've knocked it up against something, made at least a little bit of noise, and nothing's come towards us. Nothing's
Here's
really
something I will
nicked
let
us.
you know too. It wasn't exactly quiet
Yeah.
where you were. Because of all the breathing
All
and
of
all
them.
the moving
Yeah.
and stuff, it was loud.
Yeah. Okay.
Loud enough that if you clapped, there was a high chance they didn't hear it. Maybe one
Oh,
or
okay.
two close to you heard it,
Like imagine,
but the further ones in wouldn't have heard it.
imagine
Yeah.
walking through the plaza.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to get a general sense
Yeah.
for their sensitivity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
To
building
movement
on what he's
sound.
building on. Like, yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
You guys rest. You have a ration. You wake up, have some more water. As you find out, you have 2 days worth of water left
Okay.
after these 6 weeks.
Fantastic.
So,
I learn about water.
so you're going to head to the town of Laxford.
Yes.
As you guys start walking and start approaching, you get closer and you see all these like blue spirits fuck off. They go as far away from you as possible, just when you're walking through.
Like inside the tent.
So you can tell they noticed you because it's like when you get close to like a cat
Yeah.
that doesn't know you, just
So from that description, I'm assuming that we actually got a decent look at them as well.
yes,
Are they humanoid spirits?
yes.
Okay. I would like to just try and speak to them and just, hello,
Yeah.
we're trying to help.
Roll me a persuasion check.
We're the idiot trying to talk to us without a Ouija board.
Perception will be
persuasion.
9. Oh, persuasion? Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, even better. In that case, it's 23.
As some of the spirits, like, you see pop their face out of the brick walls, not very close to you, but from afar.
I'm just gonna like put my hands out, show them I'm not holding anything. My staff is on my back.
As
Us in the background.
they,
Quick question: is your staff like your height or like big enough for a normal person to use?
I'm
when you put
assuming I got one that was my size.
Like when you put it in your back, does it drag behind you?
I'm assuming I got one that was my size.
it's his size, yeah.
That'd be funny as fuck.
That's why when he picked it up, it was like this.
It's a cane. Fuck yeah.
No, it's smaller.
Oh, wait, is
than a
that?
cane.
Do I have a really tiny bag of holding?
No, you just have a bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
It's like a duffel bag to you.
I'd like to take a few steps away from the group as well, and so like put myself out in the open.
Yeah, you're doing the whole Owen.
Well,
Like,
it's not
hands
a stay back. Thing.
Yeah, you're just like,
I'm putting myself
proceeding
into a
with
vulnerable
caution.
spot
yeah.
to show that I'm no threat.
As
He's also tiny.
It helps.
I need to search these fuckers up.
I sit on the ground to
This is
show that I
this is
am.
opposite land, right?
Yeah.
So like, what if the Saurus were friendly, and these
Oh no.
and these things just fucking like jump the fuck out of him? Holy shit!
It'll be funny if that's the way I go. That is comedy gold.
It's even funny that I've now realised that after we're just like, let's go talk to them.
It's just
Hello,
a scene out
I'm
of
in your
like
arm.
Resident Evil in the
Yeah.
school with all the zombie children, just
Yeah.
all these spirits.
Yeah. What time?
Then I'll have 2 stars.
So as this spirit comes,
Yes, she fixed you.
one spirit comes closer to you.
Yep.
The others stay afar. You can see this spirit looks like it's fucked up, like it had gashes through its chest and everything. As it comes closer, and it's like
turn to
looking
face
at
it.
you,
Yeah.
but it looks at you with curiosity. As it looks at you guys too, and it's got that same curious face.
Hello.
Can you understand me? Can you speak? Okay. Did you live here before the attack?
Did it happen with the things with like 3 arms? Like dog-looking things?
You.
You.
He was one.
Were you one of the monsters? You were here when it happened. No.
You're a
You?
monster right now. Okay.
So you're one of them, as I point out towards the mountain.
You're the soul that belongs in one of them. Interesting. So maybe we can save them.
Do me a history check.
Very cold. 15.
You remember something this color attempting to fly
Into
to
him.
him.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Oh
Are
my
you
God.
vulnerable like this?
You don't have a soul.
Are you vulnerable like this? Can
Possible. I don't have red hair.
can you be hurt?
As it
I was
starts
going
to
to say, can I
float.
touch you?
As it starts to float. Are you guys gonna follow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I want to go to the guild and see if like Blackbeard is here, because maybe this is what we can't see from our world.
As
That's what it seems like.
it takes you to like the town, and then like into the more like the center of town where the well is. It starts to point up at the mountain, and then starts to like.
Something came down.
Sunset.
So yeah, when it went dark.
Oh, it all started at sunset. Yes. That happened for us as well.
Do you feel like a draw to your body?
Like a magnet.
You're
Opposite
repelled.
magnets. Repelled. Is that what you said? Ah. Oh.
Can you be injured right now? Can this touch you?
He's offering you to.
I
I'll
will
pull it
touch
out
his
and
hand with my hand.
I speak perfect
Yeah,
ghost, guys. I'll
As
translate.
so, like your hand phases
Yeah.
through
I'm
it
gonna put the magic staff onto it.
as it grabs it, and you can feel it hold it.
Wonderful. Okay. So, if it's magical, it's easier to
your hand
touch
goes-
you.
Really?
I'm wondering if they can make contact. Are they repelled from you as well, or are you just repelled from them? Just you.
I want
Can
to
you
test.
go near others, or you can't go near any? Okay.
Oh.
I just want to pass him an arrow, see if he can grab a regular object that's not physically my hand.
Goes through.
Okay. So it has to be magical.
I was hoping that maybe
As
they
you see,
couldn't.
as you see a couple other ghosts.
I was going to say, if I'm touching him with a gauntlet, does it work? My armor?
Your armor?
Yeah, because I'm wearing my armor.
Yeah, your armor would.
So my hand doesn't phase
No,
through him,
your
but
hand
yours does, and that's okay.
So, is there a way that you and everyone here in the village could like create a distraction so that we could get into the cave and potentially stop this happening? Have they ever come down to the village? No. Have you guys done anything to try and attract them to the village? No, you don't want them here. Okay.
Have you
Can I set fire to the forest? It's not a no, guys. That's the first time I haven't gotten a no.
So it had been a month. We travelled there. The 2 months, 3 months here. 4. It's like, did this happen like 5 months ago? Okay. Just trying to do math to see
I
if
want
it
to
is
know if
literally
the
a
well's any
mirror.
different.
Yeah.
Have any of you tried leaving the town?
There's nowhere to go, I'm assuming.
Have you been under the town?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna take a trip down there. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll get in the well. Is there a rope?
Yes.
Yeah.
The bucket is down.
Is it cut?
Are they still stuck down there?
So I want to. I'm just straight up taking the initiative. I'm gonna walk up. And be like, I'm gonna go down. It looks like it's cut where I cut it. I'm gonna go down and see if he's inside or if his spirit's inside. But they might be stuck down there. So, do you want to come with me on my back in case I need your wall again?
Yes, because I can also get you out in a
And
pinch.
me and this one will work together to hold the rope.
Sure.
I sure won't, but yep.
Oh, well then you're screwed.
Actually. No, we can just drop something in the water and it should get their attention if they're down there, right?
Theoretically.
Maybe. Is there
I
like,
mean,
I don't know,
actually, it
rubble
didn't
or
pull
shit?
them out last time.
Ready? 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, and I dropped my dagger that I could reach somebody back.
Okay.
And a big fuck off rock follows it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
it
you hear
didn't get their
the-
attention
As
last
you hear,
time. Hits the ground.
There's no
Because
water.
there's no water here, there's no food, there's...
But do we hear anything after that?
Nothing of poison.
All right, let's.
Let's go down.
How do you get us out quickly? You can teleport
Yeah, with my cloak.
with me?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
With
Jump,
one,
jump on my back.
with one person, I can only do it once. I need line of sight. Like line of sight up here.
The lights
Yeah.
up there. You can always see up. All right, let's jump on my back and we'll climb down.
So you climb down with you on the back, and you are just going to stay out.
Yep.
Okay.
For now.
I'll play charades with the ghost.
The ghost has kind of gone away.
Okay.
You left the door open, correct?
It
Yes.
is. It is dark down there.
Yeah.
You can see,
I
but
can.
you can't.
I can't.
I was going to say, put your light on if you can.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to.
So you cast light.
Alright. Shield your eyes. As I'll cast light. I will shield my own eyes as well.
Yeah.
And like slowly.
Can we
One
see
hand off.
anything at the bottom?
Not from where you are.
Okay.
As you climb down with him,
Yeah.
you get down to pretty much where you cut it. As you get there, you can see something. As you're trying to like look at the door and
Yeah.
like hold on, Andy, when you look down, you can see shimmers of things.
Things moving.
So you like extend, like you get down to like his torso. It's like stopped your legs from moving. As you like hand your hand down there. As you see about 16 ghosts.
They're down here.
Just ghosts.
Just ghosts.
Okay.
Can we get further down?
Not without letting go of the fucking rope, but we can go in the door.
The door is ajar.
We can't get to the door.
It's-
All right.
Yeah,
I would like to try and jump off of him into
Just
the
let
door.
me swing us into it.
Well, I've already climbed down part of you, so I think that's just
Oh, yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I just,
I'll just kick
across,
you across.
yeah. If I just kind of go across, you can do your own thing and get over. Yeah.
gonna have to toss me. Yeah. So you do. You get over there successfully.
Wonderful.
Is it safe?
Not
So far-
sure. There's ghosts down here, but no creatures yet.
If I call out Blackblade, does it echo like a lot?
I was
You
gonna
have
say
to
we.
test it. When you
Yeah,
landed,
no, like,
when
I'm
you
going
landed,
to-
you heard noise.
Yeah. So like I'm
Hang
gonna.
on.
That's why I'm
Before
choosing
you
something
call
that's.
out. Hapatra,
Yep.
can you ask
As
one
you
of the
hear
ghosts
this
if they
echo.
remember their name?
Okay.
Don't you have ghosts down there? Yeah, I can do
Okay,
that.
then don't ask. Sorry, I asked.
You're not near any.
Okay,
So only one of them was okay to come up.
Yeah.
And that one is gone.
alright, I'm just gonna. No, they're ghosts. They can fucking be here and I can't see. I don't know.
So I was by saying that I meant I was just gonna call out Blackblade, like
No, I know
not at top of my voice.
No, I know that. But as I'm saying, like him calling up, you could hear that.
I could hear the echo. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna walk in and I'm just gonna kind of say it at a slightly raised pitch.
I suppose it doesn't matter if he recognizes it or not.
Well, the name should be
Well,
a
that's
pretty
why I
good
wanted to
indicator
know if they remembered
as
or
well. Yeah.
I ask kindly to the space and town in front of me.
Do you remember your name?
Anyone know their name? Just a yes or thumbs up or thumbs down.
Yeah, I'm just going to swing in and follow Andy.
And there's no bodies here, I'm assuming.
No.
Okay.
You saw no bodies in the town.
Blood?
Yeah, cool.
Blood and stuff? No.
You just see those like roots.
Yeah. Where I wouldn't be able to remember exactly where they were in the town, I know there was a lot, but I know that there was one specifically right behind the door here.
Yeah. So there's not even a body there.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna just walk in and Blackblade.
And what are you doing? You're hanging on the rope,
I've swung
He
in.
swung in.
Yeah, I've swung in. I'm just going to be shadowing him,
and the two of you are staying up.
cautiously watching for, you know.
Also, roots
Danger.
everywhere. Are they edible?
You can try.
Please.
We're not doing much else. Ask everyone if they know their name and then start coming in
And then
root.
just start nibbling on some roots. Brilliant.
So you pick one up, like you cut it with your knife, as it like dust gets. As you still got some, but where you cut it, it went.
Oh,
You want to give it a shot?
if it's dusty, no. I keep cutting until I get a less dusty piece.
It's like powder when it breaks, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not eating powder.
It's like a piece of like charcoal, the way it just sort
Almost,
of.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we've already figured out that there's no like food or water down here. It could be like it's probably
moisture.
going like powdery because there is no moisture in it. So when it breaks in a powder.
I was curious.
You ever
What the
done
fuck are
the
you
cinnamon
talking to,
challenge?
Andy?
You ever done the cinnamon challenge?
Yeah, sorry.
Do
so
I see
you called
anything?
Blackblade as you and Joseph are both in the hallways.
Yep.
You've got your hand up,
Yep.
trying to show light. You haven't seen anything as of yet, but to be fair, it's been less than a minute.
Yeah, of course.
So you want to wait? Just
I
call
see.
it a couple more times.
So I'm assuming we've only walked in
We're just
like
in the
very
first-
little,
Yeah,
right?
You've literally just
Okay.
passed where the bodies would have been.
I would like to. All right, I want to close the door so we can try and be a bit louder. I don't know if these souls here will remember what we've said to them previously, and if we start talking to people and they can hear echoes, we might be giving ourselves away.
You've never met these souls.
Yeah, what?
I'm aware,
Yeah.
but if these souls go back to their bodies
Yeah.
and they're able to come back to life, and they remember
Anything to
that we're
protect the
talking to
guild.
people down here, people may start investigating down here, and we may be giving away the guild.
Okay. I will be standing there with my one hand on the handle.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Just in
Just in
case.
case I run back. Yeah.
So, you call again?
Handle
Call again.
sword.
You've closed, as you've
Yeah.
half closed, you pretty much closed the door. with your hand
I've
up.
closed it, but I'm holding it.
So this time I'm going to say Blackblade, Odd Eyes sent us.
As you wait, and then you see nothing. And then
Brilliant.
you see
Nothing more.
a hover of light.
I'll
As
like
you see,
turn it down so it's not.
you see a spirit with short black hair. Looks like he's wearing studded leather armors. As he comes up, as you can see somebody.
Are you Blackblade? I'm Andy.
We
You
would
may have
both-
seen us in the book.
We would be in your book.
We're from the Shadow of Matria. I'll take it out and I'll put it on.
So you put on your mask.
Yep. Take it off. We were sent by Odd Eyes to Laxford, but not here. And we found you transformed. Everyone's bodies are guarding the mountain, and we need to see if we can find a way to cause enough of a distraction for us to get there and kill the hag that did it.
And hopefully end the curse. We don't know what will happen to you.
As he starts to hover away, but not at a fast pace.
I'll start to
Follow?
follow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it safe to follow?
Yeah, he's heading down the hallway.
Okay. No, I just,
Oh,
nod, there's nothing behind you, whatever.
as he turns, and he's like,
We don't know what's here. Okay. I let go of the door.
do you guys follow him?
Ah!
As the layout looks identical.
Yeah.
As he takes you to his office where Odd Eyes would be.
Yeah.
As he floats through the door.
I'll open the door.
As you
Or at least attempt to. Hopefully it's
attempt
not
to,
locked.
and it just doesn't open. As he puts his head out, as he does this, as he points
I'll step back.
at 2 points of the door.
Yeah.
I'll hit it, yeah.
Yeah, you try. You're like,
Yeah,
roll me a
not
strength
happening.
check.
Matt.
Pat you on the head.
Natural 1, so let's
Yeah,
re-roll that.
as you're like,
Hold on, let's re-roll it. Oh, that's a 17, so 16.
yeah, as you're like, boom,
Yeah, man.
steel door.
Sick.
So
I'll step back.
As you try it, and you're like, boom, fuck. As he points at like the hilt of your sword. Yeah, as you do that, you see it crumble easy at the point.
Yeah, okay.
So when you went like this, it felt solid, but the moment you did it
was
with your
too much
blade,
of a-
it went,
Yeah.
and you do it again, and as you push, as the door swings open.
Like super easily too.
Fix itself.
But the thing is, it's the opposite side. So it's not even where the keyhole is.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Man.
As he
Lights up.
looks and goes,
Fire? Light? Fire.
as he points at the 2 points you hit.
Yeah. I'll put fire. To fix it? Okay. I don't have fire.
I'll pull out a torch.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Okay.
if you put a torch... Magic?
Think.
Remember. Fire on the door.
Okay.
To get back in?
Cool.
For next time. Rotation. Knock, fire, knock, fire, knock, fire. Mad.
Wonderful.
I solved it.
Very good.
Fire.
I'll just like tap
knock,
you on
let
the thigh.
in, fire, lock.
As he floats over to a filing cabinet.
Yep.
As he points at it.
Top or bottom?
It's
I'm just...
top.
Cool. I'm just gonna look at you.
As you open it, and you watch his hands go over the alphabet. And he stops at G.
G.
And so you take out the book that has G in it, and then he does
11.
H.
H.
O.
S.
S.
Oh, I'm not there.
T.
Host.
Ghost.
Oh, ghost. Yeah.
Look for ghost.
Oh, look for ghost.
So you get to Ghost. As you see, it's the information of what they have currently of ghosts.
Wonderful.
And you see just a bit about them being incorporeal, how they can interact with magical items, how only magical items can hurt them.
Okay.
Then you also read Possession. And as you're reading it, you can read the part where the ghost can talk through the person it's possessing.
Do you want it?
As he floats near you. So you let it happen?
Oh. I can speak. Can you speak Draconic?
As you...
No.
Okay.
He's human.
I was gonna let him in Rory, but yeah,
As
me.
you-
I'm fine. I don't. Yeah, you
As
tell
you
me
see
after.
that you won't know anything.
Yeah, that's fine. He can tell
So,
me.
so just so we know, the question I was going to ask is, do you want to talk to him or should I? And then he enters you.
Oh, because I read it. I don't even know if I looked at you and
Yeah,
told
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I just sort of read it and went,
Yeah. And so you do that, and I go, do you? And he enters you. I'm like, okay. New experience.
Remembering. So when I speak, I don't forget to breathe
Oh,
and knock your friend out.
very good.
Blinking is also. I'm not there.
I am Black Blade.
Nice to meet you. Finally. Properly.
I have understood everything you said.
Okay, good.
We weren't prepared for this. Our informant, Squeak, was killed, and we have no idea why. He was killed 2 months before this happened.
So you had no
Did we
warning at all?
We didn't know what did it, but it shredded him.
Okay.
My guess is what we turned into.
Squeak killed, was it months before?
About 2 months.
Was that? No.
No warning. Yep.
So, we're trying to figure out what was going on, and this happened. But being a matriarch full of humans, except for 2,
We saw one of the bodies at the door.
That was Squirrel.
so we don't have long. We know of Sarasung. Is the hag here?
Yes, at the top of the mountain. We believe that's why all the Sorosworn have accumulated there. It seems to be everyone from the town.
So, the reason why the hag comes back is it takes the Sarasworn with them. So, my guess is from where the other matriarchs are, down there, the bottom of the well, the Sarasworn is still there.
Yes.
So they never got to make it onto the other side here. So,
Makes sense.
it does 2 parts of the ritual. Part 1 is to do it on the surface. Part 2, sorry about part 1, it turns them into the Sarasworns and transfers the souls into the Shadowfell. Part 2 is to collect the souls from the Shadowfell with another ritual.
Okay. So that's what you meant by you don't have time. Do you know how we can distract the Sorosworn in time to potentially give yous back your bodies? We have been told that the soul can return if we kill the hag.
2 ways. You ever built a trebuchet?
No.
Okay, I have one. You just have to build it on site.
Okay.
Takes a while, but if you've never done it, you probably won't build it properly. We get pushed away from the
From your bodies.
Sarasworn, from all their bodies.
Yeah.
It's like a repellent. What we read was they have these like fires that light with nothing underneath,
Yes.
and that is more like a repellent. It needs to be snuffed out.
That's the repellent, not the actual bodies. Okay.
There's 2.
Breaking the
They're cold.
One for the souls, one for the Sarasworns. If both are broken, it means that there's no repellent on us anymore.
Okay.
The
So
other problem.
that's why this trebuchet, to try and break them from afar.
The other problem. I don't have much time here. Shit. Your friend's lovely, but he's not holding me well.
If you need to go...
The other problem is the souls will return to the bodies here.
Okay,
Just so you know.
okay.
Unless the Sorrow Swans are on the other side.
In which case they'll all return here. So, but they'll be themselves, right? So if we can then lead them back through where we entered, everything's fine.
Well, you either have to take the souls back, not the people.
The
Yes.
people will be easier than the Saurus ones.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Following.
I think I can break the...
As he gets pushed out.
Why am I breathing so heavy?
Because he had to remember to breathe. Okay, I think I can break them.
You got everything?
Yeah.
You don't need a round two?
Thank you for your help. We will
Fill me in.
do this as quickly as we can. All right, let's go. We need to break those cauldrons.
Curious question for you while I'm here.
Yeah.
I heard you have a very large black blade. Oh, they call you Black Blade for a
It was a
reason.
short sword, right? Yeah.
Is it special? Is there something should we retrieve it in case or is it here? You don't know.
It'd be in the material plane.
Okay, gotcha. Never mind. Oh, not that I heard it, but now I'm understanding what you mean. It sends them back. Yeah.
All right, we need to break those braziers.
Okay, I'm good at that.
Yep.
Why are we breaking them?
Because it interrupts the ritual and will allow the souls to move towards everything else.
So,
Okay.
Hapatra,
Yeah.
roll me a perception check.
Hell yeah. That's a 10.
As you're like looking around and just waiting, off in the distance, you see another spirit. This one has like a ponytail braided hair. Armor looks very familiar. As you look to your right, as you see a spirit that looks identical to Jace.
Amazing.
Jace is up there.
He's not paying attention right now.
Is it reacting?
As it's standing there, staring
At Jace.
at Jace.
Brilliant.
As this is where we're going to take a little short rest.
Brilliant.
So, guys, get something to eat, get something to drink. We'll be back in about 10 to 15, but other than that, we'll catch you back shortly.
Cheeky little violet crumble.
Yes.
So loud because the music
Oh,
stopped.
nice. So I'm gonna evolve my Ursaluna.
Understandable. Have a nice day. That's actually a really good reason to be
Like,
here.
you have to evolve your Ursa ring into
Ursa,
us.
into an Ursa. So hey guys, we're back.
Welcome back to the Pokemon stream.
No, we're just talking about how it's a
Pokemon
full moon tonight in Australia,
Apparently.
and probably around the rest of the world that can see the fucking moon.
Maybe.
If you can't see the moon, where are you?
Yes, tell us in the comments.
Well, you
below.
see, it's daytime.
In the daytime.
So,
Can't we
America.
see the moon in the daytime sometimes?
so when we just left off, Hepatra, you can see the spirit of
Oh, right.
Jace staring at Jace.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say you could see the spirit of the moon.
And then Jace is just not paying attention that way.
I'm gonna very gently tap Jace on the shoulder. I point at you. Look in that direction. Just tilt your head. And even your eyeballs. I don't think...
Look at
What are you doing?
look at him. He's the soul.
Are you forgetting something? Are you missing something?
I was gonna burn the forest.
As you see you,
So you...
Please don't cut away from this.
It's
Is
like
the greatest staring match of all
hovering.
time.
The spirit just summons a dagger.
it's hovering to you.
Oh, are you guys gonna dance battle?
That's the real Jace.
Jesus. It's like looking into a mirror.
It flies over to you, Hepatra.
Well, are you the good twin or the evil twin?
Oh, she doesn't know it's about to take over.
Don't tell her.
I'm not. She was there for me. What do you mean?
No, I wasn't.
No, I mean outside of character.
Can you roll me a charisma saving?
What is charisma? 18 plus 2 is a non-natural 20.
As you watch this ghost fly to you
Yeah.
and just get pushed away from you.
What was that?
Fuck you.
Why? It's you. Why are you mad at it? Him. Okay.
You tap me on the shoulder for that.
That's you. That's your soul. That's what you want back so you don't have to keep wearing bracelets.
Yeah, there's no point looking at it now. Doesn't change anything until we actually kill it.
Do you have a message you want to share with us? Hey, you're a really good friend.
Brilliant. Fucking perfect.
As Joseph, you're climbing back up with Andy on your back.
Yeah.
All right.
As you
We
see,
got it.
As you see Jace's spirit as well.
Oh, son of
seeing
a
this,
bitch.
Andy?
Awkwardly looking
Yep.
at Hepatra like,
I thought one of them was bad enough as I climb off your
Yeah.
back.
Climb out.
Guys, can you see this?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I know how this works. Do you want to talk?
My
Come
turn. Okay.
My turn.
goes into you.
Nobody wants to be in a body that small.
It's funnier that way.
Also, if he talks to him as you, not going to end well.
Jace goes into you.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like a dick already.
What do you say?
You can talk to yourself.
Fuck you. No, fuck you. You fucked it up. You didn't fucking take the ring off. I wasn't supposed to take the fucking ring off. It was going to kill me. I was trying to enter the body again. I was told not to take the fucking ring off. Bro, I was bouncing off you and you're a fucking idiot. Well, if I took it off, everyone would have died. And if you see a blue thing flying at you from a fucking cauldron that we just destroyed, something tells me it's probably not a good fucking idea. Fuck you! Fuck you!
I'm going to sit down
Exit
on the
from your
well.
body.
While this is going on, I'm going to sit down on the well and like lean on my on my arm and just stare at him to make it seem like this has been going on for a lot longer
Yeah,
than it has been.
so you're watching Joseph with
Yell at
Jace
himself.
inside him, yelling at Jace, with Jace being Jace.
Yeah.
Just without his soul.
Yeah.
You're just watching him argue with himself.
Yeah.
100%.
All right, fill me in.
I would have been very happy to have taken your place just then.
All right.
That nothing happened.
No.
Fuck
no.
you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Okay, so it was a Jace conversation.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I
we got
think
nowhere
you need
with
to
that?
Work
Nope.
on some self-love and care.
You get everything out? No.
Oh, that's what you were trying to. Okay.
Do you need another go? Okay. Good, because it's starting to feel weird.
I've had two guys in me
I've
today.
had two men inside me today. Anyway, we have a plan and we know what we need to do, and we can get you back inside him soon, okay? If that's what you want, unless you don't want that anymore.
He said he doesn't want to. He's a bitch.
Hey, can I ask a question? Could you do that to like one of those?
No.
They're both souls.
You said yes.
Remember last time when I
so
translated
let's-
for the other guy and he couldn't go in and get bounced off and
Let's
repel?
just let's fill you two
Remember
in on
when
what we
you
just
don't
found
have the
out.
repel
Okay,
issue
it's not
anymore?
important.
It's not.
Okay, sorry. What?
Remember how we destroyed those pots? Mm-hmm. So if we do that this time, it's a good thing.
So,
It'll stop the barrier that stops them from like.
well, so filling you in as well. I gave you cliff notes.
I assumed you just did the whole way.
Oh,
to-
I basically
to-
just gave you cliff notes. We walked
to
straight
make
out
it-
and climbed
just-
up. I didn't want to tell the story twice.
Well, you had to go from like the office.
Yeah,
It was a lot. You filled me. Like it wasn't a long
I
conversation.
didn't want to have to tell the
But you
story
can
twice.
fill them.
Yeah.
This whole ritual is a two-step process. The first time happens on the material plane to separate the bodies from the souls and to collect the Sorosworn. It then has to be done again in order to absorb the souls themselves. So if we can do this now, it means that these souls can return to their bodies.
Okay.
But we don't know if they'll change back.
We don't, but we also don't know that they won't change.
But we can find out.
Okay.
So, back to what I was. Do you think you could possess a Sorosworn? You reckon?
How close can you get to the mountain before
I
it
definitely
pushes you
could.
away? It doesn't push you away?
He's.
It does push
you-
you away.
No, 'cause
okay,
he's
you're
not
coming
bound.
with us.
Yeah, he's not bound.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're coming with us. Unless you don't want to, but you know, it'll
But I
be
think we need to
interesting.
get up there as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Bro, we're going to get this done twice as fast if there's two of me here.
So, so I feel like if you can do that thing where you summon animals so that we can
I can
get
do.
up there quickly.
What
Actually,
about?
if you're not repelled by them, they can't hurt you, can they? If we give... Does that mean you can just go up there? Is there anything stopping you? You can't go up an incline? Ah.
Unless you possess one of their bodies.
The other thing that's stopping him is it's Jace, and Jace doesn't want to do things. See?
No, I get that, but if there was a way to get you up there and they can't hurt you, then you could go up with one of our magical items and crack the pot for
He
us.
just needs to take the bracelet off, and you could get back inside him, is what you're saying?
Right now? Right now.
That's a yes.
And I transform right now. Maybe. So I thought, dickhead. Nice one. Nah. You can just watch.
I don't understand what this is half the reason we're here.
How do you not
Correct.
understand it, Jace?
No, but like this is half the reason we're here. Why would you not?
I'm telling you, since he lost his soul,
So I'm
he's
just getting
been
a confirmation
insufferable.
from everyone here. You want me to take the bracelet off right now
No.
so that he can go into me.
Yeah.
You all want to
If
do that
that's
right
what
now?
he's saying.
You all want me to take the bracelet off right now?
I mean,
can
we're gonna
make an
step
arcana
back.
check?
We've had every warning for me not to fucking do this the entire campaign.
Natural 20, 23.
Sure. So what was the check for? You never told
If it would
me.
work.
So what you found out
Oh, thanks.
off what he said.
I started catching that instinctively. I didn't even see it until it was in my hands.
So
You do all that often. You don't fucking see me.
with the way Blackblade was talking about the souls returning to the bodies.
Yeah.
He wouldn't just do that if you were gonna stay like a monster forever.
Of course. No, but my question is, would it work if he were to enter straight away? He wouldn't transform and start attacking us. It would just be a straight
There would be
merge,
like
essentially.
a couple of seconds in between.
Yeah. So he wouldn't be able to even fully transform. It
Well,
would work,
essentially-
is what I'm
Well, you
getting
remember
at.
all the transforms happened like it wasn't just
Yeah.
like bits and
Yeah.
pieces came and skin was started to rip off when it happened.
If the whole idea
Tell
is
you
to
what.
get your soul back so you don't transform, whether we kill the hag or not, you're getting your soul back right now.
I'll tell you
It's gonna be the same result, no?
Hold on. I'll tell you what.
Want to risk it?
I'll tell you what. I bet my stuff on it.
That's,
I don't know
that's
what that
cheating.
means.
I have
That's
spare.
words. I don't know what that means.
You can sell it for a lot of money.
At the end of the day, do you want your soul back?
Yeah, when we kill the fucking bitch.
Would it be easier to kill her if you had your soul and didn't have to worry about a bracelet?
I think it's better
If
to
the
have two
bracelet
Jaces.
breaks, you turn and you don't get your soul back immediately.
No, you could possess a Swallow one and then start fighting. And it will really,
We're
really
trying
helpful.
not to destroy them.
We're
If
trying
we
to
can
circumvent
reunite them with their souls,
Correct.
we're trying not to
They're
destroy them.
people.
Hear me out. You can hold this, right? And I pull out the dagger.
As he sums it to him.
Cool. Now you can fuck off and do it yourself. And then we're done.
As you look at his one isn't like yours.
Yeah.
His one is like incorporeal as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Now you got two. Get the fuck up there and go and fucking do it then. Because if we're trying to do it when no one can fucking see us, up you go.
We have a plan, by the way.
As he like does this to his glowing body.
Yeah. But we
Yeah,
have a much
off you
better
go.
plan. What if he goes up there glowing and the hag sees it and the hag knows they can attack him with magical stuff and the hag kills him and then you can never get your soul back?
Damn, bro. That would suck.
Oh, that's not ideal. Apparently, if he dies, you die.
Yeah, man.
I'm ever so responsible.
Gonna probably die at the end of this anyway, right? Like fuck it. We gotta go somehow. Ready?
I don't know. Just take the bracelet off, Jace. It's not that difficult.
Alright, fuck it. I'll take the fucking my one back.
As
Fuck it.
he just flies straight to you. As the moment you take it off, you just as you watch your hand like crack, like instantly, like it's fucking painful. As he just, as you feel your wrist go, as you felt all that, as you both meld together, as you both, it's like an instant forgiveness on both your ends. As both your minds meld again. As you're back, you feel whole. You feel like you can breathe.
Oh look, I get to keep my stuff. All right, we ready to go?
Was that so difficult? Also, that looked like it hurt, but you're fine.
Would you like a good berry?
How good is it?
Would you like a treat?
You know who would have liked a good berry?
We're gonna go finish this for the rest of them, or what?
Look, I understand I'm dying tonight.
This is good. you started and you reverted, so you know we can save a lot of people based off of that information.
You're absolutely right. Let's go and do it. As you just see, like, content.
Does his hair grow back?
Huh? No, the
spirit had
braid
hair.
has not come back. Because the spirit still had the braid.
Yeah, from before.
Just complete zen on my face and intent. Yeah, let's go do it.
All right, let's go to the edge of the tree line. Fill Hapatria in on the plan.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So if we can fly up there, break the braziers as quickly as possible, we can make it so that the souls can return to their bodies.
Okay, awesome.
You make something that can fly him up. He's little.
At this point, if we know that the souls can just re-enter their bodies and they will be attracted to them once they're broken, do we all just go up so that we can all
Fight the hag?
I don't
hag
think that's the
immediately?
worst idea, but the same idea. If you just do a flyby and come back down, then we can all climb up. Just in case, like we have
It's also
one.
the sound.
We have one sample size of somebody who wasn't transformed.
Correct. But we were also told that it's the braziers that are the problem.
Correct.
So once they're broken,
Yeah.
we already know that it can return to
The
him.
souls have a travel time, as do the Saurus to our location.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we can stay in the air for whatever that travel time is, right? We don't have to land immediately if that's the case, or we can get back on them.
I mean, I don't disagree.
I feel like
We haven't seen all the different types of Saurus, and we know for a fact that one can whoosh with their arm.
But I feel like the travel time becomes more if just I go up. I'm happy to do it,
Yeah,
but I think this
also-
gives us the best chance of actually capturing the hag.
I mean, you can just do a flyby while we're down here.
The spell makes a lot of noise.
Yeah.
So
And
it'll
then
be
we just
alerted.
make sure it's safe and then we go up.
I'm not staying on the ground while he's doing
Yeah,
a
it gives
fireball.
it gives it a chance to.
Alright, let's make sure your eagles can carry all of us.
I was gonna do bats
Whatever.
because eagles can't carry all of us.
Okay,
Didn't you
whatever
summon
can carry.
something before that could carry us over the gorge or whatever it was last time?
The bats.
Bats.
No, that was eagles because there's
Eagles.
only two of them.
Well, remember, you can fit. The eagles can do it. Can take all four of you.
You said only
I'm also
three.
pretty sure that
Three.
It can take like those two on one and like me and you transformed on another. If you become something little.
But the bats can just do it anyway. It's the same.
I think the bats are just better. There's more of them.
Yeah, I
If
can
for
do
some
8
reason
bats.
one bat gets lost, we have
hey, we
a
get 2 bats each.
replacement.
Whee!
Yeah,
I think the bats are better.
they're not great, but they're.
Well, let's travel to the forest before we do
Yep.
this.
Should we let? If we haven't left town yet, should we
I,
let?
I'm actually just going to announce. I'm just going to say, all right, spirits,
Yeah. So it's
when you fill the pool, you can go back to your bodies. Please do it. I'm going to start walking.
Yeah.
I've told him.
I feel like John Travolta right now.
You're looking around, there's no spirits around here. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I know her, me.
Let's rock and roll.
Alright. So, you guys walk back. Do you want to go to exactly where you were before?
That's it. Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
we
because
know
that's
where
right
that
in
is.
front of where the cave entrance
Yeah.
is as
Yeah,
well. So that's
okay,
just
okay.
going to be
Yeah,
the best.
just within the tree line.
But yeah, a little bit deeper because if you're going to summon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll wait until we know we're there.
Yeah. So, as you guys walk and travel, you get to the same spot you were at before, just within the tree line, and there's no change in what you've seen previously.
So what I want to do to back up him is I want to prepare myself with my crossbow. So when the bats lift me, if he throws a fireball, I want to be ready to take a shot in case he misses.
Can I get confirmation as well? Because we were talking about it before. Was it like the smallest amount of damage was enough to break these things,
didn't-
or was it
her
a
slingshot
larger
broke it.
hit?
No, it was a small amount of damage.
It was the small. Okay, I had in my head for some reason that the slingshot sort of cracked it,
Yeah,
and then it
and
shattered.
it shattered as well.
Yeah.
I thought it was a second hit. Cool,
Yeah, no, they
wonderful.
all did one
In
attack.
which case, I can use magic missile for it.
Oh, okay.
But I thought we weren't
creature.
trying to
No, I
kill
can't.
them.
Never mind.
I thought we weren't gonna kill them.
No, we're breaking the pots.
Oh, for the pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So
I'll
I'm
use an
gonna
AOE.
backup shot ready, just
Yep.
in case.
Well, don't you have a ranged weapon?
The crossbow that I'm taking a backup
And
shot
then
with.
Can't you? Yeah. Oh, but you're just going to use
I'm just gonna blow them up.
with a spell
fireball.
slot? Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's probably more efficient for you not to do that.
Yeah, we'll make less noise.
True.
Carry me up and I'll shoot them both.
Yeah.
And firebolt and...
Because you two can aim at one and them two can aim at another.
It can only carry us all if she transforms into something smaller.
Yeah, it has to be just the three of us.
That's what we decided.
If you go with the eagles.
Oh no, she's got the
is
Oh,
bats.
no, the bats. Yeah, right.
Because I have a photo of what the bats actually like are.
It'd be-
Like
Yeah.
descripted.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, I would love to see a photo.
No, I think it will definitely change your perception on what these things are.
They're big.
Giant bat.
They put holes in my Goliath's fucking ribs.
So I'm going to send this to you guys now so you can physically see what pretty much you're doing.
Ooh.
Just need Wednesday to pop back up here so I can send it to you. Yep, there you are. Okay, then I can slide the service to you. Here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
cute.
they're big.
They're
They are
fluffy.
pretty cute.
And you can summon 8 of these?
Yep.
They're fluffy.
Why don't we just send them down to fucking
They just
bring
don't have
them?
a lot of health.
Oh.
Yeah, no, they're not great.
Just notice the person on the back of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Amazing.
Like,
Yeah.
you can ride it.
Yeah. Oh, I know that they're massive, but I just noticed the person on the back of it because I'm blind.
I didn't even see. Oh my god. Is that a his size person or an us size person?
You.
Oh,
They are large
shit.
category.
Yeah. They're really big.
Fucking big boys.
They're like, you know when I put down like an owlbear or a ogre or something?
It's like
That's how big
a
they are.
mini that's like actually just that big.
Okay,
So
so
we'll shoot at the left one.
question. How? All right, where am I gonna put them?
You don't have to
Great
summon all
idea,
8.
man.
Huh?
You don't have to summon all 8.
I know, but where am I gonna put them?
What do you mean put them? They can fly.
She means in the forest so they can get out.
Yeah, is there like a bit of a
But
clearing?
there is a clearing.
Yay!
There's 120 foot of it.
Or is that where the mountain is?
Out, yeah.
Literally just
In
outside.
between.
We all jump on one and they start flying.
Okay,
Well, how long did that last?
an hour.
How far was it to travel through the forest?
An literal hour.
But they can travel twice as fast as we can.
Correct, because they don't
We
have
can
to
just
They
go to
got
the other
s-
side of the forest and summon them and fly over the forest.
You know,
There's no danger that way compared to summoning them in front. We just have to travel back an hour. But they are twice as fast as us in the air.
thoughts and feelings. All right, let's do that. We'll walk back.
Fantastic.
Alright.
I think this is a great plan.
Very good. I'm glad.
I think your ghost was on drugs.
So,
So-
you head back to
That's
the
an interesting
the start of the
perspective.
forest.
So me and Jace are going to shoot at the left pot.
Yep.
You will do whatever you can to get the right pot.
Yep.
Fantastic.
As
I ain't fucking aiming for them.
Archer, you do summon Nature's Allies. You summon 4. Or do you want to summon all 8 or just 4?
What is the benefit of only summoning 4?
Less to see in the sky.
That's
They're
better.
going to see them anyway.
So
and
realistically,
8 means I could be
nothing.
more stable holding a crossbow.
Yeah.
8 also means that if one hits and goes to 4, one can
Yeah.
swoop down and catch us midair. Or
Yeah, see, I don't. Yeah, 8.
Okay.
What is your ruling on using magic missile to hit a object rather than a creature?
You're still technically aiming for something.
Yeah.
It'd just be like the same as like Firebolt, right? Because like Firebolt says you make a melee weapon attack.
Well, the difference between Firebolt and it is that Firebolt says creature or object.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'd say because it'd have to be Firebolt.
Yeah, cool. All right, so I literally have Fireball or nothing. I can hit them all or none of them.
that's okay.
So
Because we can get it.
I'll
and
leave it in my back pocket. One of you aim at one aim at the other. If you two miss, I will drop it as a last resort.
No problem.
Cool.
That's a great plan.
As you use fly.
I'll do left, you do right.
As you
Okay.
guys head up. You start to fly over. As you get a bigger view of the place, you haven't really seen it from this bird's eye view. You can see the desolate wasteland that
Looks dark.
the Shadowfell is. As you start to fly closer to this cave entrance, you see a lot of Saurus walk in there. Just chilling, more or less.
In the cave entrance.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I don't want to
They're
do
all,
it
they're all
anymore.
hanging in there.
That's right.
Cool.
And you see the 2 cauldrons on pillars like you did previously.
We can see him?
Alright,
Yeah.
Jace, you ready?
How close do you want to get to make it easy?
They're the ones aiming at
I don't
me.
know,
You're the
like
one controlling the bat.
60 feet from the entrance, which would be like 90
She's
feet.
got to control it, so yeah.
That's
talk to her.
How close do you need?
90 feet from the pot, 60 feet from the entrance should be within our,
Alright.
reasonable range.
Also,
Around that.
how close together are the pots?
The pots, I'd say they're about 20 feet down. No, they're actually longer. They're 30 feet diagonally.
Okay, cool.
So as you can see that at these pots as well, there's the same sigils in between the Sworn walking around. You can see the same sigils underneath the pentagrams.
Are we in position?
Yep.
You ready, Jace? 3,
Yeah, man.
2, 1.
Roll to hit. DC is 10.
Brilliant.
I don't need to overexert.
I'll only do what's absolutely necessary.
Pain, because it's like holding my shoulder funny. 7.
As with flying with the bat, you're not used to. As you hit the
Jace got
cauldron,
on
as
the
you watch
back
it
of the
crack, as you just watch your arrow go.
Oh,
I'm reloading.
that
Yeah.
was so close, man. It's all good, and I'll throw another one.
All right, roll. Do you want to roll to hit one of them?
Oh, with my slingshot?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
alright.
thought that was one of the plans.
Oh yeah,
originally.
because you're not transformed.
So I'll
because of the
let
bat.
her roll that first.
That's an actual 1.
It's
think-
okay. I rolled a 24. Don't worry about it.
Kat, roll me a d6.
It's been a while since we've done this.
3.
3. Okay. As you let go on mid swing, as you just hit Joseph in the arm, just fuck. Why? As you watch
Shit, sorry.
Jace's firebolt go crack the other, as you watch it just go
Yep.
dark.
Woo,
Alright,
teamwork.
goes in there.
As the moment
Oh.
that happens, you start to see just dashing spirits coming through. As you start to see them entering bodies. As when they're entering the bodies, you see people transforming back into normal, right? As just you don't see inside the cave. You're 60 foot out. Unless someone's got more than 60 foot dark vision.
No.
No.
Okay. As you hear like gusts of air and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
And then you hear also in there
Get us in.
Goes in.
as you hear people screaming. As you go to fly, you watch half the people that came back with the other half of the Saurus ones that didn't transform
Oh.
go straight at them.
Oh no.
I'm going to cast light on myself.
Yeah. As
We're
the
aiming
moment
for the
you start
cave.
to go in there, into the cave, you can see there are 5 Saurus.
Get in,
mortals.
charge. Go.
Okay.
Go.
Fight.
So, as you guys
Go immediately
in.
for whoever to protect.
jump
people.
down, you can see a lot of people were even slashed
Yeah.
and killed. These things are going at it. So, I would like you to do me 2 things.
Yeah.
So, first off, roll me initiative.
Much better.
So,
I got what she rolled.
above 20.
24.
$10 to 20.
11.
Under 10.
9
9. I have a +2.
Plus 2.
plus 5.
Okay.
Should I roll for the... Do I roll for my...
They take it in the same action after your turn.
Okay.
Well, they're meant to have their own initiative, but the way I'm going to do it from in this campaign, Kat,
Yeah.
is you can order it how you want in your turn.
Okay.
So if you want one of them to go before you and then you do it, like that's up to you.
Okay.
So Jace, and then Andy, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And the second thing I want you guys to do is just let me get it up. Join us next week as we continue this combat.
I just looked down and realized what you were doing.
As it's quite late throughout the night, and this combat would take a long time.
Fair.
Nah.
Some people have work tomorrow.
I have 8 bats. It's gonna be quick as hell.
Your turn will take the last 35 minutes
That's a
we
good
have.
point, actually.
So we're going to pick this back up next Wednesday. But in the meantime, I know Wednesday's so far away. It's almost like it's, 7 days from now. But in the meantime,
You can come
You
back
could-
in just 2 days.
you could come
And you
back
can come and watch
something else
D&D Ascension.
You could.
On Friday.
on Fridays. And
Half of this group will be there.
More than
Yes.
yeah,
Me, Blake, and exactly half of you.
no, which is funny. You know what's funny?
What?
Come back next week and you'll watch 2 people disappear and 1 person appear. But anyway, guys, we have something else to find out what's happened throughout the night, don't we, Jordan?
It was
He's
dawn
finished.
a long ago.
half. Where did it go?
In my tummy. That's why I walked away. Yeah, it keeps 4 out of 5.
I
So
fucking
still 4 out of
picked
5.
it.
So it got close, Chris. It got close. But 4 out of 5 is still a very good rating. You did smash that very quickly, actually. Yeah.
Gornsky.
Was that nutty taste still there the whole time?
Yes.
Yeah. And the consistency was still the same throughout?
Yep.
Even when you got close to the bottom?
No chunks in the bottom.
That's good.
But
It's good. We've had a good one, a bad one, and a good one.
No, we've had a good one, an absolute fucking dog shit one, and another good one.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were going to say we had a banger because it was a 5-star.
It was a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now next week, we've got something else. Maybe it's an oxy shred.
Unless we find something else first.
It's another fucking iced coffee.
No.
That was the last
It's
one.
gonna,
Okay,
it's gonna
okay.
stay away from dairy now.
Thank you.
For a little bit.
Thank you.
To let your stomach
Yeah, I
rest
need
and
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
He says that, but we're going to find like oak nerds or something.
that's insane.
She is fucking wild.
If you find that, I also want one.
That's
I'll
a high
reimburse
risk,
you.
high reward one. That is. That could
But
be
yeah,
fucking
so-
terrible.
All right. Well, come in next Wednesday to find out what Jordan's next drink review will be, as he finds out what it will be. But yeah, guys, other than that, thank you for watching, and we will catch you guys on the next episode. Bye.
See you Friday.
And you will be bruised. Expecting something different? In the lands of Eros, you'll be beaten. You'll find the horrors of beasts, be bruised, and the unkindness of man. You expect things to change. You expect your goals to come true. You'll be beaten. But they're nothing but a little footnote in someone else's story. You'll be beaten, expecting something different, and you will be bruised. You'll be looking for hope through the smallest cracks, like a deer being chased by its prey, expecting something different. It won't stop you. You'll be beaten. It won't beat you. And you will be bruised. But I will, expecting something different. You'll be beaten. Welcome to the world of Matria. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
to hide.